Stop for a moment and breathe deeply, because what you are hearing right now is not a coincidence. It is divine timing. This message has been divinely orchestrated for you. The truth that was once veiled is now rising into the light, and with it, your name, once whispered in secret, is being spoken aloud with power and honor. You've always known deep down that you were part of something greater, something cosmic, something heavenly. And now, the sacred mystery is unraveling before you. You are not just a witness to this shift. You are the very center of it. Everything that once felt confusing is now being washed away by waves of clarity from the divine. The realms of light are aligning perfectly to illuminate your purpose. You have not been forgotten. In fact, you were always chosen. Now is the time to step forward boldly, to receive what has always been waiting for you. What was hidden is no longer in the shadows. The divine court has spoken. Justice is here, and with it comes restoration in forms more magnificent than you could ever imagine. This is not the hour for fear or hesitation. This is the moment of awakening. What once felt like opposition to your path is now transforming into your breakthrough. The universe has shifted. What was taken from you is being returned, but not as it was before. It is coming back multiplied, renewed, sanctified by the heavens. Your name is no longer entangled in confusion. It now shines with sacred clarity and divine strength. The words spoken against you, the lies, the doubts, the judgments, are being dismantled by divine truth. The storm that threatened to destroy you has only prepared the soil for an abundant harvest. This new season brings more than just peace. It brings increase, it brings joy, it brings divine compensation. The very people who tried to dim your light will now witness you rise into purpose, fueled not by pride, but by destiny. What you thought was your downfall was actually your setup. The universe conspired in silence, not to break you, but to refine you. And now you are stepping into spaces where favor flows freely and blessings follow naturally. Every challenge you faced was not for nothing. Every tear you cried has been seen, counted, and redeemed. Now joy is being poured over your path like morning dew, refreshing and holy. The darkness tried to consume your spirit, but it did not succeed. Light has conquered, and the divine is lifting you higher. The chains of limitation have been shattered. The doors once closed are now swinging open, not by force, but by divine command. And through those doors, you will walk with grace into your destiny, a place overflowing with favor, opportunity, and elevation. Those who once doubted you will be silenced by truth. You are no longer defined by your past. Your identity has been purified and sealed by the divine. Nothing can erase what heaven has written over your life. This is your sacred rebirth, your holy beginning, and everything that once stood in your way is now falling away like dust. The forces that plotted against your rise are powerless now. The divine has rewritten your story, and the chapters ahead are filled with miracles, breakthroughs, and transformation. You're not merely recovering what was lost. You're receiving double for your trouble. Where there was lack, there will be plenty. Where there was sorrow, joy will now overflow. This is your moment to rise. This is the chapter where things change forever. No more delays, no more blocks. The divine has declared acceleration over your life. You're not just being restored, you're being reborn into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. What seemed chaotic and confusing was never punishment. It was preparation. The name that once carried the weight of misunderstanding now carries divine authority. You walk now with a crown of light, with the wisdom of angels, and with the strength of generations who came before you. The presence guiding your steps is holy, and every movement forward is guided by love. The struggle has ended. The silence is broken. The time for waiting is over. The new chapter has begun, and it is overflowing with peace, purpose, and prosperity. Every chain has fallen, every curse has been reversed, and your soul knows it is finally time. The divine presence is closer than ever, clearing your way and lighting your path with signs and wonders. Your name is now echoing in places of power and favor. The heavenly realm has dispatched divine helpers, angels walking unseen beside you, removing every hindrance, shielding you from harm, and preparing your way forward. What looked like a delay was divine timing. What looked like rejection was actually redirection toward something far more glorious. The heavens are rejoicing because you have said yes. Yes to your calling. Yes to your truth. Yes to your highest self. You are no longer held back by the doubts of others or the fears of yesterday. The truth has triumphed, and your soul is soaring. Every closed door is now an open gate. Every setback was the soil for your comeback. You are not the same person you were before this moment. You are wiser, stronger, and more aligned than ever. Now, the divine announces your arrival into a new dimension, a realm where grace is your foundation and favor is your portion, where blessings find you effortlessly and peace follows you everywhere. You are no longer walking in survival. You are living in overflow. You have been chosen, uplifted, and prepared for such a time as this. Everything you've endured was not in vain. It was the sacred fire that forged the warrior within you. The world may have tried to forget your name, but heaven never did. Now the world will know, not for scandal or shame, but for the light and power you carry. This is your emergence. This is your divine moment. You were never meant to be hidden. You were meant to shine. And now, with angels by your side and heaven's wind at your back, you rise into destiny.